Yes, people, what's going on? It's Egal Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Today on Arsenal News Today, we got some news coming out for you guys just ahead of the North London derby. Of course, we got some news on Arsenal working behind the scenes on some deals. It looks like Mikel Arteta and the boys in charge at Arsenal are looking at getting 2 deals done for the summer. But what's going to happen in the January window? Can we potentially be getting another Premier League player coming to Arsenal, not on loan, but on a permanent transfer? Maybe the Brentford star Mbeumo. This is some of the people we're linked to right now. But before we go any further, please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button. And let's get straight into the news. Now, first things first, the Bryan and Mbeumo news. Arsenal have shown interest in Bryan and Mbeumo and could make a move for Mbeumo, the Brentford star, before the end of this transfer window. This comes from the ever so reliable Fabrice Hawkins, and he is very reliable in French football circles. Of course, Bryan Mbeumo, if he did join Arsenal this window, it would cost a reasonable fee. But we'll have to wait and see what actually is going to happen with that, as that it looks to be the situation with Bryan Mbeumo. Now, there is also another report here that Bryan Mbeumo is Arsenal's short list. You got Florian Plattenberger also saying eyes emoji. A lot of people speaking about that. So that is one thing people are speaking about. Another thing, it looks like Kieran Tierney has agreed a pre-agreement with Celtic to join them on a free after he's done his contract at Arsenal. The 27-year-old will be returning to his boyhood club on a free transfer once he's gone from Arsenal. Arsenal also considering a move for Gyökeres and potentially Mbeumo as a potential replacement for Jesus after his injury. This could both happen. Potentially, one of them could happen in this window we're currently in. Also, Arsenal intern sporting director Jason Eto'o will oversee the January transfer window dealings and the club searches for a new sporting director. Eto'o is a candidate and is interviewing and planned after the transfer window closes in February. So he will be acting as director in the meanwhile. Manchester City have signed this gentleman, Reyes, but of course, Arsenal felt like they were in a strong position and ultimately decided to not go for Reyes. And he ended up joining Man City for 40 million euros. They got themselves a top Brazilian talent. Benjamin Sesko, looks like Benjamin Sesko. Arsenal remain interested in Benjamin Sesko. This could be a deal where we go back in for Benjamin Sesko. This is Arsenal have spent many time concentrating on the efforts to sign Benjamin Sesko, and he could be the more clinical player that we're looking for at this moment in time. Now, Arsenal were after Benjamin Sesko. He's a long-term target. He's a summer target. He's somebody that they've been interested in a while, and Arsenal did not feel they were attackers in the market who represented a clear upgrade, so they did not strengthen in that area. But at this moment in time, if they can get Sesko, he definitely improves us massively with Jesus being injured and everything else. Now, Arsenal generally prefer to secure primary targets rather than panic buy. So Arsenal know they want to keep their powder dry for another potential attempt to sign Sesko and indeed sign Zubimendi. So they don't want to do anything too crazy this January window that can negatively impact their next couple signings over the summer to continue to improve this team. And I do understand that relatively, but we still need to get signings now to try to win. It is during the conversation with Mikel Moreno, Arsenal reignited interest in Real Sociedad Zubimendi, and the 25-year-old midfielder is a long-term for Arsenal. Jorginho and Partey out of contract in the year. You could see Zubimendi basically stepping into that fold. Arsenal feel in a strong position with Zubimendi, and uncertain over the January plans has enabled Man City to steal the march on their 19-year-old Palmeiras centre-back, Victor Ramirez. Now, I remember us being linked to him, but I don't remember it too strong. Now, it's also been rumored that it's unlikely that Vlahovic joins Arsenal this window, and it's also unlikely that Sesko leaves in January. So both moves would look like a summer move. Sorry. And it also seems like Sesko would be a priority over Vlahovic, as Arsenal clearly don't see Vlahovic as the long term. Jorginho has been approached by a Brazilian team and looks like he could be out, but most likely he will be leaving at the end of the season unless there's a transfer fee involved for that deal. Now, Arsenal also looking at a midfielder potentially. Arsenal potentially looking at a midfielder. Let's see who this midfielder is. The midfielder, Lucy. I've never heard of this guy. Let's see. Yeah, so Arsenal is looking at the Sevilla midfielder. He's young, 22 years old. That's why I've never heard of him. Let me know if you guys know anything about him in the comment section. Any skill sets or anything like that. What does it say he is? It says he's a midfielder. That's pretty much the extent of everything that it says. Oh, I don't know why I'm so tired, guys. Sorry. And then Mbeumo, of course, Mbeumo's already been a target for Arsenal. We already know about Kieran Tierney. It is reported that Arsenal will do a tribute for Jesus in the game. Doesn't really make a difference. Everyone does that for their players when they get injured, understandably so. Zubimendi turned down a contract renewal attempt during informal talks with Real Sociedad this month, and after already extending his last summer, Le Real attempted to present a package which also increased his release clause, which was rejected by the Spanish club. So interesting. That was rejected by the Spanish club. Let's see what they end up doing from there. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know. Would you guys take up Mbeumo? What do you guys think is going to happen this transfer window? It is very, very interesting. Do you think we're going to end up signing anybody? It does look like they're trying to keep their powder dry for the summer, as they said. And that is a little bit concerning to me, as I want deals done now. I want signings done now. I want everything done now. But it just doesn't look like that's going to happen. It just doesn't look like that's going to be the case right now. So it's extremely frustrating, to say the least. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think all around. Would you take Benjamin Sesko? Would you take Vlahovic? Would you take Mbeumo? Would you take all of them? Or at this point, would you take just any player who can play up front that can do a job? Let me know. Because Arsenal don't want to just bring in anybody. They want to bring in the right person. And that can sometimes take time. And time we just might not have right now. Boy. It's peak. It's peak, to say the least. So yeah, let me know in the comment section what you guys saying. And Mbeumo to Arsenal, who says no? Dusan Vlahovic to Arsenal, who says no? Sesko to Arsenal, who says no? And yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We're out of here, people. Catch you guys on the next video. Love for the love, people. We're gone. Peace.